Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our very special program that we've put together called the Modern Workplace Accelerate Program. My name is Andrew. I'm part of the Modern Workplace team here at Ingram, and I'm joined here today by CJ, who is also in our Modern Workplace team, and Harrison from Microsoft. All right, so we're going to talk about a couple of things today. First, we're going to talk about what the program is, how it's going to benefit you, and the sort of incentives and promotions that you get as part of this, which is going to be really exciting. We're going to teach you how to get on board with it, and then we're going to go through some of the marketplace updates, some updates with CSP, and then I'll pass it off to Harrison, who's going to take you through the Microsoft Bootcamp that we're also running alongside this. And then we'll have some time for questions at the end. So with that, I'm going to pass it off to CJ, and she's going to take you through it. CJ, do you want to introduce yourself?
Thanks, Andrew. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. I'm Christina Jairaj, Modern Workplace BDM here at Ingram Microcloud team. So what is Modern Workplace? The Modern Workplace term is that Microsoft used for Office 365 and M365. So as a partner, how do I find my next opportunity? So the Modern Workplace Accelerate is a program designed to deliver exclusive services, promotions, and offering for partners to achieve depth and scale in Office 365 and M365. If any of you have been to our Cloud Summit events or potential webinars, we often talk about our Cloud Awesomeness Roadmap. This program very well ties into that no matter what stage you are in the Cloud Awesomeness Roadmap. From a benefits perspective, we are looking at a few key areas like helping with business development and marketing services, helping provide preferential pricing based off of volume of business, helping build competency through technical trainings, webinars, and certifications. Another way to look at it is a two component of it, how to delight in customers and drive profitability. The three-stepper buckets: enablement as a partner, enablement, opportunity enablement, and flawlessness execution. Understanding and mastering these development pillars will enable partners to overcome growth barriers in a systematic way. Ingram Micro's 9-pillar framework creates a comprehensive roadmap for cloud partners to drive new customer acquisition. So as you can see, under partner enablement pillar work is to build practices that create a strong foundation for growth, like partner onboarding, training, and demand generation. And opportunity pillar help partners become flat and fluid with end customer. It's partners' ability to size up and engage customer opportunities in a clear, which is a clear differentiator, like opportunity qualification, discover and consulting, and proposals. So the next one will be the flawless execution. The delighted customers are the long-term customers. Providing them the services will create stickiness with customers and provide a long-term growth for your business. So the program framework will have 3 tiers: the fundamentals, develop, and elite. If any of you have already known about the Azure Accelerate program, this is pretty much kind of a replicate, but towards the modern workplace. The purpose of the program is to provide incremental benefits to our partners as they invest with Ingram Micro as your distribution partner for Microsoft. This is a transformative type of program. The tiering is based off of monthly recurring revenue for Office 365 and M365. We really want to help guide partners to build business around new technologies and solutions that stack around Office 365. When you look at Microsoft's approach for FY20, the 2 big focus area is around advanced security and collaboration. And so what we want to do is incentivize our partners to do their business within Ingram to continue to grow their Office and M365 business. The fundamentals includes various training offering partners. So the partners who are spending up to 8K monthly recurring revenue would fall under this tier, and the developed partners who are doing 8K and above per month would be under the developed partners, and the partners who are doing 25K and above would be our elite partners. So I'll just walk you through to each of these benefits under the business develop. What happened? Under the business development and marketing services, we offer the number of activities like business planning, which is kind of profiling the partners to see where they need our help with to improve on their skills or the technicals or the sales enablement piece. And we offer the marketing and sales tool. Like the course hub, just to briefly explain, is basically syndication of Microsoft content. So anything that's hosted in Microsoft My Partner Network site, you'll be able to pull slide decks and data sheets, one pages of all marketing materials that are in Microsoft. So this will be made available by end of September. It's about a 30-day onboarding process, which they'll work on setting up a landing page for partners to opt in, and then they will get access to the hub. And we have just launched our Ingram go-to-market hub, which Andrew will be talking about it in a few minutes. So for the developed partners, we would be doing M365 business case studies and digital marketing. And for the elite partners, it will be the MDF funding for event or again on the digital marketing for demand generation. So the prospecting as a service would be another piece. It's available only for our elite partners. For example, if an elite partner is focused on security, we can call down end user, drive them to do security assessment, which can be partially funded, depending on what campaign the partner want to run and what customer partner want to profile. We can offer that service to our elite partners. The exclusive promotions, we offer preferential pricings for fundamental partners, develop and elite. For the 30-day signing up bonus, credit on new M365 seats. The developed partners would get preferential pricing, 1% off on all volume licenses, including Office 365 and M365. Elite partners will enjoy the 2% off on, again, the volume licenses on Office 365 and M365. So coming to competency build, certification funding, MS 900, Microsoft 365 fundamentals exams would be funded through our fundamental partners. And moving to the security administrator associate or team administrator certifications would be available for the developed partners. And addition to this, any additional certifications for either security or team would be available for our elite partners. And we also offer the technical training and educations, modern workplace boot camps, webinars and virtual trainings will be available for all the tiers, and customized training will be available for the elite, where we can have our MVP to attend one of the partners to train and customize as per the partner requirement. And discount on migration, all three tiers will enjoy the discounted migration. We use at the moment the AppPoint. We have got a number of promotions running on AppPoint, which we will talk about it later on. So the PSA tool ID Sync Billing Integration Studio. Using ID Sync, you can automate the transfer of billing information from Ingram Cloud Marketplace to your PSA system. So this is included for free under developed partners and the elite partners. Post-sales partner and end user support. At the moment, all partners get 24/7 end user support and partner support via phone, email, and chat. There's a special exclusive support, VIP partner support for our developed and elite partners, which has got a quicker response time. And we have got a dedicated account managers relationship for the developed and elite partners. And coming to the next is the Cloud Summit promotion access. So the Cloud Summit credit of $200 discount to the fundamentals, 400 for develop, and 1 free to the elite. The Cloud Summit, this is an Ingram Cloud Summit, which is run in US. Over to Andrew.
Great, thanks, CJ. And one thing I really want to stress as well is that a lot of you partners today will automatically fall into these different tiers. So all you really need to do is get in touch with us and get on board with it, and you can start taking advantage of a lot of these features. And I understand that there is a lot there, so reach out to us, set up some time, and we can run through it in a bit more detail and understand what each one is and how you can take advantage of them, because there's some really cool stuff in there. Cool, so what I want to do is we'll quickly go through some marketplace updates. You probably would have noticed that a few things have shifted. There's a few new features, and we'll quickly touch on some of those. And then there's a few important CSP updates that we need to take care of as well. Alrighty, so we've updated our backend to version 8.2. And essentially what that's done is it sprung a lot of the features that were only available in the classic panel to the new panel. So a lot of that is really managing your end customers through what we call UX1, or the nice friendly looking one, and being able to manage it all from there. We've also finally launched our go-to-market hub. So this is our sales and marketing tool that all the different vendors that we have on the marketplace can provide marketing content, and you can access that marketing content, white label it, put your logo on it, and send it to your customers. You guys already have access to all of that, so jump on the marketplace, have a look, and play around with it, because it's really cool. Alrighty, so there's a couple new things in CSP. We need to make sure that we've enforced multi-factor authentication for all your users in the partner center. If you haven't done this, do it now. If you're not sure how to do this, reach out to your account manager and we'll do it for you. But essentially, you're going to have to do this, otherwise you won't be able to transact CSP. So make sure you do that. And Microsoft have also updated their partner agreement. So they've centralized all the different agreements under one thing, and essentially you just need to agree to the terms and conditions. That's going to be available to agree to on September 1st, and then you have until the end of January to make sure you've done it. Otherwise, you won't be able to purchase CSP. Alrighty, and we have some new updates in M365 too, if you weren't aware. A lot of you should be if you have started transacting it, but we have shared computer activation in M365 Business now. So that's effectively defuncting your Office 365 E3 licenses, because a lot of the reason people went to that was because of the Pro Plus support, and that you can install it on a remote terminal server. And you can now do that in M365 Business, which is awesome. And then we also have conditional access. That was a lot of hype and a lot of demand for that. That's now been included in M365 Business. We won't touch on it too much, but if you want to deep dive into it, let me know, and we can go through it together. Alrighty, and with that, I'm going to introduce Harrison. and he's going to take you through the Sure Step Microsoft Bootcamp that we've got going. Harrison, if you want to introduce yourself and take him through it.
Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, nice to meet everyone virtually, I guess. So my name's Harrison Mayo. I'm based out of Western Australia, and for FY20, I'm going to be looking after the Modern Workplace Sure Step program. So just quickly, I'd like to there's been a few changes in our team, so just run you through them. Our team's spread across the country. So at the moment, we've got Sarah Arnold, who has joined us from the enablement team. You may or may not know her. She's been with Microsoft for almost 20 years, so she knows the partner channel inside and out. So Sarah's going to be looking after Azure. Then you've got Sean Beaumont and Brett Fraser. They're also both based out of New South Wales, who are going to be looking after Modern Workplace. So Sean and I are going to be sharing the Modern Workplace Sure Step program going forward into FY20. In Queensland, so in Brisbane, we've got Desmond Russell. So Desmond is the Sure Step lead, and we'll be looking after the Dynamics practice. And in Melbourne, we've got Alistair Stratford, who will be looking after Azure. And then you've got myself. So I'm spread across Western Australia and South Australia, but I'll be delivering the boot camps in those two states. So we've been working with Ben Shapiro, who's the managing director of Get Traction, to develop a program which we think will help benefit the partners and the channel to really move forward into the cloud era. Ben's been working with this program, piloting it for the last couple of years and seen fantastic results. Some of the partners he's worked with have actually doubled their revenue, whilst at the same time they've cut their customer base in half, if you can believe it or not. So now I just want to give you a brief overview of what this program looks like. So we've actually got 5 boot camps in each quarter across each of the major cities. So that is Sydney, Melbourne, Perth, Brisbane, and Adelaide. So this is going to give us a total of 20 boot camps across the 5 states, which we believe at the moment is ample coverage. The priorities of this boot camp is really to help you deliver baseline capabilities, covering things from sales, marketing, operations, and profitability. We're also looking to implement a Get Traction partner community, which will be designed to allow you to collaborate with the ambassadors, so that's Andrew and CJ, to further your learnings outside of this program. Something I really want to highlight to everyone is that Microsoft is going to be working really closely this FY with Ingram and the ambassadors within Ingram to ensure that the program is constantly progressing in the correct direction. The ambassadors will be able to communicate to us and to you also the opportunity that is out there in FY20, but also the ambassadors are going to be able to provide feedback that you give to them, to us directly. So there's going to be it's going to be two-way communication. So this will hopefully enable us to tweak the program and ensure that you as the partner are getting the most out of the program itself. One thing I'd really like to point out about this program is these boot camps are designed for business owners, managing directors, CEOs, like really high level. We really want you to have the opportunity to work on rather than in your business. We've found that a lot of the time, so what does this program look like? If the slide moves. Great, awesome. So what does this program look like? We're taking a funnel approach. So the first thing is you as the partner will attend this one-to-many boot camp that's going to be run by the TCM, so the Territory Channel Managers here at Microsoft. As I said before, this boot camp will allow you to look at your business and really assess what you're looking to achieve in market, the direction you want to head, and if you have the right people within your team. During these boot camps, we'll ask you to fill out surveys from which will form the right fit partner profile. These surveys, guys, are really easy. I know some in webinars and stuff, people get them to fill it out, but this is really important. It's going to be a QR code on the screen. You scan it and you fill it in. It'll take you a minute and a half. But what this data is going to be able to do is it's going to feed back firstly to the ambassadors and ourselves, but it's going to allow us to determine how the practice build motion fits within your priorities. As I outlined before as well, it's also going to allow us to adapt the program and be able to feed and to be able to continually improve it. Once you guys have filled the boot camp, or sat through the boot camp and filled out the right fit partner profile, we're going to work one-on-one with the ambassadors, go through the data, go through the outcomes, and see which partners should progress to the one-on-one sessions. Once you've been through the funnel, you're essentially graduated and considered investment ready. So essentially, what does this look like? We believe that it's a partner that has the skills to deploy and nurture a cloud offering in market with at least a few customer wins under their belt. So just to highlight again, the boot camps that are going to be coming up for FY20, with the first one's kicking off in Brisbane in September the 3rd. So if you're based in Brisbane and haven't already registered, I highly recommend you reach out to Ingram to ensure that you guys are on there, being able to talk through and see the boot camp. But as I'm pretty sure these slides are getting sent out, so as you can see, there's ample room to move around, especially if you've got people spread nationally. And that's it for me, Andrew.
Awesome, thanks, Harrison. I'm not sure what the audio happened there, but I think we got a lot of content across and hopefully didn't miss anything. But we do have some time at the end for some questions. One thing I wanted to mention is the discounted pricing that we're offering through the Modern Workplace Accelerate program is using AvePoint. And Matatha is your AvePoint BDM. So if you have any questions about AvePoint, you're not sure what it is, or if you'd like to get on board with it, reach out to Matatha. He'll take you through it. He'll put you in touch with the right people, and we can take it from there. But if you do have any questions, guys, shoot them through now. We do have a couple of minutes, and we'll get some answers for you. So no questions so far, which either means you guys completely understand it and you're super keen to get started, or you have no idea. So oh, we might have some couple come through now, just a second. So one question was, are we automatically registered for this? And no, this is an opt-in service. So we'll send you all an invitation after this, and then we'll get you on board, and we can deep dive into any technical sort of questions that you might have. But you need to opt in for this. Thanks, Phil. And yeah, just to reiterate that, make sure you guys are all set up for the CSP multi-factor authentication and the new partner agreement. That's really important. So one question we had was, is this the first time Ingram has had this initiative? And yes, for the modern workplace, this is brand new. Like CJ said, we have had one run alongside the Azure one, which is the Azure Accelerate program, but this is the first time that we're doing it for modern workplace. And I see your question two is on. I'll probably have a chat to you after that, just offline. We can talk about that in a bit more detail. Great. So just to wrap things up, we're running two programs at the moment. One is an Ingram-led one, which is the Modern Workplace Accelerate program. Reach out to CJ and myself if you want to get involved with that. The second one is a Microsoft Run One, which you can get involved with through CJ and myself as well. So let us know if you're keen to get started, and we'll get you on board with that. Great. Well, thanks everyone for joining today. We'll wrap things up there, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.